いつがリヴァイか。
バカめ、俺は死んでもギブアップなどしねえ。Had good in my heart, now I start this. I lost my life, made me heartless. I had to part with all of the people I walk with. First on the enemies, now I'm a target. Out of my mind and think that I lost it. When Azuna died, man, I lost it. Everything changed when I lost him. I had to put my brother in a coffin. I ain't got a plan for the land, they don't see that. I want peace, but it seems they can't be that. They don't see what I see, I can't make them believe. Cause I gotta be a villain, I be that. Tried to kill me up, but death I cheat that. Never truly gone, just hit the reset. I just hit a level you ain't reached yet. Stand aside my way, you get deleted. Super yummy, put the run in the chest. All of this was just a part of the class. Victory when I saw it fast. Now I got the whole world in my hands. Legendary, you didn't know? Yeah, no shit tomorrow, leave them froze. Yeah, would have thought they just seen a ghost. No, all you seeing is a ghost. Yeah, I do the most. If it justify to me, I let my heart get cold. Hey, this is the road that I chose. I'ma see it through no matter who here got a road.
Hello there, you sexy motherfuckers. Today we're going to be doing part 1 to What If Asta was reincarnation of Madara, Uchiha. I know I said I was going to do part 3 to What If Asta had sunshine. I didn't rewatch the first 2 videos. And I didn't rewatch some of the anime because I forgot what parts happened. Yeah, I know. I keep saying things that I don't do, but I promise you I will do part 3. I just need to rewatch the first 2 parts, which will take a little bit since I made them over an hour long, both of them. So yeah, today we're gonna be doing part 1 to What If Asta was a reincarnation of Madara Uchiha. And before we get, actually I'm gonna say that later. All right, we're gonna start the story. So we start off where Asta and Yuno are fucking dropped off at the church. Father. Ori, I don't know what the fuck his name is, but the father opens the door to the church. He sees the 2 babies. He's like, yo, like, okay, yeah, I have to take him in, because it's a must. So yeah, he takes him in. He puts him down in the usual place like canon. Sorry. He looks over to Yuno. He reads Yuno's name. He's like, "Oh, cool. Yeah, your name's Yuno. Nice. You're lit. It looks like your parent." And he looks at the pendant or whatever the fuck they call it. And he's like, "Oh shit, nice. Your parents left you a pendant. That's lit. That's lit. That's lit. All right, that's good. Your parents left you a pendant. Good. That we know your parents always cared for you, so that means they didn't abandon you for no reason." And then he looks towards Asta, who's just walking. I'm gonna say they're like 8 months, right, till a year, because I don't know how old they were. I'm gonna say they a year, because I don't know how old they were. So yeah, Asta's just walking. He's walking like he's a master. Like, he already knows what he's doing. Well, he doesn't know what he's doing, but he's just doing it subconsciously. So he's just walking. And the father's like, "What the fuck, my guy? How the hell are you walking?" And I know he shouldn't be cussing, but I don't really give a shit. He's like, "Yo, what the fuck? How is he this little baby fucking toddler walking, my guy? That shouldn't even be possible. Like, his legs shouldn't be able to support his weight yet." And the reason is because he's the reincarnation of Madara fucking Uchiha, my guy. Like, Madara is Madara. You can't do shit against him, okay? Really. The fucking creator of Naruto literally had to put in fucking Kaguya because he was getting too OP. And he really didn't know of any other way to kill him. So that's why they created Kaguya, because Kaguya is strong as fuck, but she is stupid as a bit. Stupid as fuck. And yeah, so he's Madara because he's Madara. Madara is in the mindscape of Asta's head. He's like, "Yo, shit, bro, he already walking. He a young prodigy just like me. He might even be more of a prodigy, like, sheesh." He about to be a young god, you know what I mean? He gonna be like me. But this is before, no, this is when Madara redeemed himself before he died in the war. So yeah, he's a good guy, I guess. Like he still don't give a fuck. He gonna kill you. He still don't give a fuck. He's gonna kill you if he wants to kill you. If you piss him off, he gonna kill you. Like nah, like I mean, he has a laid back attitude, but then what combined with Asta's attitude, since you know Asta's loud as shit, he's really not loud. He's only loud when he needs to be. So he's gonna be like, oh yeah, okay, uh huh. Like he's gonna be like a Shikamaru pretty much. Kind of, not really though. Cause he's still gonna talk when necessary, but he's not lazy. He just he doesn't fucking care. Like he really doesn't. But he is gonna Madara is like once this boy gets older, I'm gonna tell him to fix what the errors of this world, cause he's gonna figure out like the social class system, um, how people get picked on because they have weaker magic and shit. Um, yeah, pretty much just the social class system. That's pretty much the only thing they have a thing with. So yeah, he's just gonna dismantle that shit. And when royals and shit. Ah, and I would say that for later, because I'm getting too ahead. So yeah, Madara is in Asta's mindscape. He's like there chilling. He's like, yo, this guy's a young prodigy. All right, we lit in this hole. And then Asta just goes to sleep. He like wasted a lot of energy while walking. I'm chewing gum. My bad. Um. All right, and then the father's like, okay, he can walk. He just fell asleep. He looks over to his name and he sees, I think we're gonna call him Madara. I kind of look. You want to call him Madara because I just love saying Madara or Madara. Fuck, I don't know what I should call him. Should I call him Asta or Madara? Oh fuck. Shit. No, I'm gonna call him Asta, but he's gonna add Madara to his, or he's gonna add. No, I don't know if he's gonna add Madara Uchiha to like his last name, so it would be like Asta Madara Uchiha. Shit, I'm gonna do that actually, cause he is the reincarnation of Madara. But that's for future. So he's like, yo, shit, cool. His name's Asta. He can fucking walk. So I mean, yeah, okay. So they finish with that shit. He doesn't get kicked because Asta isn't like that. He doesn't like he doesn't move around a lot. Like he doesn't move very sporadically, I guess. So the father doesn't get kicked through the wall or into the wall or whatever the fuck. Yeah. So we cut to where is getting beaten up or getting robbed by the drunk guy. But we're gonna have a flashback to Madara and Asta's first encounter. So there's six, right? And between the ages of 5 and 6, so like as soon as he turned, I'm gonna say he's been 6 for like I don't know how long, fucking 4 months. So once he turned 5, Madara revealed himself to Asta, and they started talking in their mindscape. At first, Asta was like, "Yo, who the fuck are you?" And Asta's like, fuck. Asta's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And Madara is like, "Bitch, you're me, pretty much. I'm your previous reincarnation, my guy. Don't talk to me like that." And Asta's just like, "My what?" And Madara is like, "I'm your previous reincarnation, a past life, pretty much. You're me, but different, because I changed before I died. So your personality changed along with it." And Asta's just like, "Oh." Cause he's not dumb, but he plays like he's dumb. He was like, "Oh no, I already knew that. I was just fucking around with you." And he was like, Madara was like, "Yeah, I already fucking knew that. Same shit used to do." And they start talking, and Madara at the end was um, okay, they talk about certain they talk about how they would want to end this social class shit, like peasants, commoners, and then nobility, and then royalty. They're like, yo, that shit's fucking retarded, bro. Plain bullshit. We might as well just fuck with it, like tear it down, but in the good way, because Madara isn't like that anymore. I think. I don't know. I haven't watched Shippuden, but yeah, he's like, yeah, we need to tear this shit down. This shit's annoying as fuck when a noble comes out of nowhere. It's like, ha, you fucking peasant, commoner. And Asta's like, yo, hell yeah, I definitely agree with you. And you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna become the motherfucking Wizard King, and then we're gonna do that shit because I'm gonna be the most powerfulest person. I'm gonna be the most powerful person in the Clover Kingdom and possibly the world. And Madara's like, nah, you're gonna be the most powerful person in the world. Like, there's no doubt. Especially when you gain all the abilities that I have, since this is perfect reincarnation. And I'm gonna say perfect reincarnation. You just get all the abilities. I'm gonna say Madara died as the Jinchuriki, so he gets the Jinchuriki's ability. He doesn't have the Jinchuriki in him, but he has like truth seeking orbs, yin release, yang release, yin yang release. Uh, he has the two Keka Genkais, the fucking wood release, and then the thunderstorm release or whatever the fuck, and then he has all five chakra natures. Um, he has his Sharingan, his Mangekyo Sharingan, his Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. He has his Rinnegan. He has all six Diva pass, all six pass of the Rinnegan. Um, what the fuck else? Oof, I don't know what else I can give him. I forgot what else the fuck. He has Sage Art. He has Hashirama Cells. He has shit. I forgot what the fuck he has. Fuck, dude. Well, yeah, he has all of Madara's abilities. And since Asta doesn't have any magic, you see where I'm going with this. Hopefully, you see where I'm going with this. If not, you're gonna have to wait. But yeah, so over the next conversations, they're like, yeah, so this is how we're gonna become the Wizard King. Um, they know about the squads since Madara's like, yeah, you probably should read on the squads and shit to see who's the best and who's the worst, and like that. And us, this is like, you know what? Facts, bruh. That shit completely flew past my mind. I don't even know how. Since I'm you, I don't know how the fuck. He's like, okay, so yeah, I should read on all the books. How so I can get smarter, cause Madara is Madara. Like, if he wants something to go the fuck his way, he's gonna want it to go the fuck his way. Just like fucking Aizen from fucking Bleach. Motherfucker over here planning the shit. And just like Zetsu from Naruto, the same series, like he literally planned out the whole shit. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And I think Itachi did that shit too. Fuck. But yeah, he's like, yeah, you really should get smart. Get as smart as possible as you can, because this world is might probably will fall into chaos if this continues. And Ostis is like, yeah, just like your past world, but I guess now it's saved. So you know what? I'm gonna be that motherfucking child of prophecy, and everyone can suck this dick. Now I'll play with you. But he's like, yeah. So get smarter, read everything that you can. You already know all the jutsu I have. So yeah, we chilling. And we cut back to the robbery, since that was all a flashback, cause I made that shit long as fuck. I don't know why I made it long. So Asta, he's pretty much a master of fire style. All the five chakra natures and shit. fire, wind, lightning, earth, water, you know, and he just says fire style fireball jutsu, and he just kills the man, pretty much burning that motherfucker into ash. So he's no more. The necklace still lives, and so he picks it up and he's like, "Here you go, But next time, don't let anyone do that shit to you again, or else I'm gonna call you a pussy for the rest of your life." And it's like, can you really fucking say that after you killed a man? And Asta's just like, "Oh well, I've killed many men before," and it's like, "What do you mean by that?" And Asta's just like, "Oh, never mind." But I'm a And then he's also just like, well, I'm gonna become the Wizard King so that I can protect everyone. And it's like, nah, 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 nah. I'm gonna become the Wizard King so I can protect everyone, including you, because I need it. I need to stop getting help by you and saved by you. And they do the little fist pump and shit, saying that one of them is gonna become the Wizard King, even though my boy Asta's finna become the Wizard King, cause he's Madara Uchiha, and I'm gonna say his name a lot in this what if. So, and now we're gonna cut to the Grimoire acceptance ceremony. So they walk in, they go into the Grimoire acceptance ceremony. They're like, cause they know each other. Like, oh well, no, I shouldn't go to the Grimoire acceptance ceremony. I should go through them training. So they train from like 6 to before they turn 15, because once you turn 15, you can get your Grimoire and shit. And sorry if you hear that. I'm gonna drink of water real quick. Hold up. So yeah, once you turn 15, you can go get your grimoire. But yeah. So they've been training, and Asta pretty much just toys with since Asta has wind release or the wind chakra nature. Since he's Madara, and he already has Keka Genkai like wood release and storm release or whatever the fuck. He also has Yin Yang release, which he has so many. He has like so many chakra natures and Keka Genkais and shit. He's fucking OP in this world, and I love making OP what ifs. So you're gonna deal with that for a while until I can come up with a better story to where I script my stuff. But yeah, so they train. Is actually way stronger because Asta is tens of times, if not hundreds of times. No, definitely hundreds of times. Because I think moderate is light speed, or he has an attack that is light speed. I think it was like called Sage Art, uh, Light Fang or some shit like that, and that's light speed. So no one in the Clover or in the Black Clover universe can dodge that shit, from what I know of. And he's like, dude, that's some nice ass magic you have. And then Ostis is like, oh shit, yeah, I did forget to tell you. Oh yeah, I don't have magic. And Yuno's like, while they're training, right? And Yuno's like, what? You don't have magic, dude. You're lying, dude. You're using magic right here. And Asta's just like, oh no, this is chakra. This is my life energy. And like, chakra? I thought this was magic. And Asta's just like, he explains chakra, and he's like, yeah, I can do more things than a magic could, because I don't just have one, um, you know, like one element or like one power that has many different spells. I can use multiple things. I could use um, fire, wind, earth, water, lightning. I have yin yang release. I have wood release. Thunder release or thunderstorm release or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I have a lot of things. I also have a high regeneration. Fuck, am I saying that right? Regeneration ability or whatever. Yeah, so I regenerate really quick because of Hashirama Senju's cells. And he's like, and Yuno's like, who's Hashirama Senju? And Asta's just like, forget I said that. And Asta never uses his Sharingan because he's like, he doesn't know just yet if there really is someone who can compete with him in the world. And I'm gonna say there really isn't, because they really can't compete with Madara. And I'm gonna also say he has his complete Susanoo by the age of like fucking 8 or like 9 years old. So he has his complete perfect Susanoo, so armored, everything. He has his weapons and shit. And they spar. Asta's or is like probably like 2 or 3 times stronger than what he was in the elections, like entrance, because or whatever the fuck, not the entrance exam, but the Magic Knight exams. So yeah, so let's fucking cut back, or let's go to the Grimoire acceptance ceremony. Asta really doesn't train as much. Well, he does train, like he trains his body because he knows that his body's gonna be put through a lot of stress because he is a child and he's using a lot of that shit. So yeah, but he does have Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, so his eyes won't go blind when he uses um MS or Mangekyo Sharingan. So yeah, I also think his Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan ability, like he can rewind time a little for like a couple of seconds. But if he does rewind time, he can't actually kill them. He can just only stop what's going to happen and inflict more damage, but not a killing blow. I think because I was trying to find it, and I don't know. I was just looking through some videos, and it said his ability was to set time back a little, like by a couple of seconds. But I'm not gonna say that he uses that shit a lot because I don't really think it's canon. So yeah, he has everything, and we're gonna go to the Grimoire acceptance ceremony. They're walking there. Everyone looking at them. They're like, dang, they must be nobles. And Asta is taller in this since he is Madara's reincarnation. I'm gonna say this motherfucker is 6 foot, okay? 6 foot flat. At the age of 15, he's already 6 foot. He's like, yeah, bow down before me. Yeah, we on different levels. You can't compare to me, my guy. And they're like, everyone's like, oh, like look, like they're whispering like, they must be royalty. Like look at the way they dress, and like whisper, whisper, whisper. And you know, Asta can hear this. He can hear it, but not as clearly. And Asta's just like, can y'all shut the fuck up? Damn, like he yells it. He's like, can y'all shut the fuck up? Please. Our guys are so damn annoying. And no, we're not nobility. We're fucking peasants. But if you dare look down upon us because we are peasants, I'm gonna stick those words right down your throat and I will kill you. I have no problem with killing. And everyone, And then Asta lets out some of his bloodlust. And it just scares everyone. He's like some throw up, and some are just like terrified, like they're scared shitless, like they can't do anything. They're like they're very still, like they're not moving at all. Because I don't think bloodlust affects you like that. But yeah. And he's like, so now that you know that I will have every intention of killing you, you will not fuck with me, say anything about my social status, or it will be your damn head on the floor and your body next to it. And I'm gonna cut that shit clean through. Cause he does have a katana. Or a sword or whatever the fuck. I'm gonna just say it's a katana, but he has it on his back instead of his side. Cause I think that's how they did it. With Shisui and Itachi, they had it on their backs. No, I'm gonna say he has it like a katana, He takes it out of shit, so yeah, he has it like a katana on his side. And everyone's like, okay. don't fuck with him. And you know, some of the nobles, and I think there's some royalty there, they're like, who the fuck does this bitch think he is? We're gonna deal with him after this acceptance ceremony so that no one can catch on to us. And Asta's like, Asta already knows. Like, he can sense, since he, I think Yin Yang release gives you the ability to sense emotion and, like, you know when someone's about to attack you. So he pretty much has Sage mode, my guy. Instant reflexes. Well, not really, but yeah, he knows when to react. If he senses their emotion, he can just dodge. So he's like, oh, so these motherfuckers still want to play with me. Alright, we're gonna see who's crying to their mama when I fucking leave them in the dust. And, you know, this goes on. Everyone gets their grimoires. You know when Asta are the last ones left. You know gets his. His is deep. It's way greener than what it is in the, canon. So, yeah, it's way greener. It's a 4-leaf. Everyone's like, yo, what the fuck? How did this? Oh my gosh, bro. They just showed us up. Like, they're pissed as fuck. Like, dude, what the fuck? He's a fucking commoner. How did he get a 4-leaf? Like, what? No commoner should be able to get a 4-leaf. And, you know, after a lot of the whispers died down, they look towards Asta and they see that no grimoire is coming. But, um, the 5-leaf with the anti-magic devil is like, dude, who is this guy? He has a lot of killing intent, but it's not directed towards anyone. Like, he's not. It's just like, it's natural to him, bro. It's like it's a lot of hatred, since, you know, the Uchihas pretty much have a quote unquote curse of hatred, I think, because they experience so much love that if it fucks up, you know, they hate a lot. You know, the more the hatred, the more the power. So yeah, and he's like, dude, this guy has a lot of bloodlust. Like, he wants to kill motherfuckers, but he's not, like, showing it. And he's like, and he has a lot of hatred. Like, and he has no magic. Like, my guy, he's perfect. So it's like, you know, go to. He's like, yo, I might as well go to him right away, right now. No. Since I think Madara did fall into despair in Naruto Shippuden, like the flashbacks and shit. So I'm gonna say he's already fallen into despair. So yada yada yada. And everyone, you know, since it's really quiet, because, you know, they ain't saying shit, even though they're laughing in their minds. Or, well, no, I'm gonna say a lot of them are laughing at him, like, you know, haha, like, you know, at least this commoner knows what's good for him and knows not to, you know, step up to us nobles and, like, royalty. And then they start hearing a boom, 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 like, you know, walls breaking, crashing, all the wall, like, the concrete from the fucking walls are just falling to the ground with a loud thud. And then the final wall, boom, and then the fucking grimoire just starts flying towards Asta, and it's the anti-magic, the 5-leaf, just like in my last video. Once he touches it, it changes. Instead of being all dark and grimy and, you know, you can barely make out the picture, it turns into like it has like the Uchiha symbol on the back of the book, and then it has the 5-leaf very clearly in red, and everything else is black. So it's like a 5 red leaf clover, everything else is pitch black, and in the back with an Uchiha sign. And I'm gonna say, once he touches it, he already senses, you know, the devil, and he's like the anti-magic devil, and he's like, and he goes into the book, right, and he meets him way early, and he's like, yo, what is you doing? Like, what are you doing in the book? And, you know, the magic devil's like, huh? What the fuck? He can already talk to me? I was gonna wait a long ass time before you could talk to me. And he's like, well, hello there. I guess you're the owner of my grimoire, my anti-magic. And I was just like, dude, I don't need this shit. I don't even know why I came here, honestly. And I'm gonna say Asta has long ass hair, just like Madara in this picture, but it's black. So it goes down to his waist. I forgot to say that earlier. He hasn't cut his hair. He has it to his waist, and it's, fucking silky smooth, my guy. Cause Madara is perfection. I'm playing with you. Okay, no homo. And I was just like, bro, like this makes me even more broken. Why would I need this? And the devil's like, huh? But you have no magic. And I was just like, I'm gonna let that slide. I'm gonna let that slide. I'm gonna let that slide. Since I've never met you before, and since you are my grimoire, I don't need magic. I have chakra. I'm a reincarnation from another person from another world. My full name now is Asta Madara Uchiha. One of the most powerful clans in his world, if not maybe the most powerfulest. And he's like, yeah, and he is the founder. He is the ghost of the Uchiha clan. So I am the ghost of the Uchiha clan. I don't need this. I'm already too powerful as it is, but might as well take it since it did come here. Just to see get his. And this is all going on, but he hasn't touched it yet. Like, if I did say he touched it, he hasn't touched it yet. He just goes into the mindscape since he already says, senses him. And he's like, and if you dare try to take over my body because I can already sense your emotions, don't even try. I won't ever need your power. Or like, I'll only use your power when I feel like it. So don't expect me to use you every single damn time. No, no. I seen that. Hold up. So yeah, this is before he touches the book, and then as soon as he touches it, just like I said earlier, like a blood red 5-leaf with an Uchiha symbol on the back, and then pitch black everything. It's like a black hole, pretty much. So it's pretty much pitch black. Pitch black. You can't see it. Like you can see it obviously, but it's just like really fucking black. Pitch black, actually. So it pretty much is. Like, yeah. Sorry if I said that shit multiple times. My bad. I'm still kind of getting used to fucking making videos like this. And if you don't like my cursing, well, sorry, you're gonna have to get used to it. And as soon as he touches it, everyone sees him transform it pretty much. And they just feel kind of like this dark presence. Like, even more than the bloodlust, Asta let out earlier. Like, it's just erupting like a fucking volcano. And it's the devil with the anti-magic devil with Asta's bloodlust and his magic, like his anti-magic powers or whatever the fuck. And they're just like, they already know. They're like, yeah, sorry, bitch, bye bye. Even some of the nobles, and yeah, the nobles, because there's no royals there. Even some of the nobles are like, yeah, never mind. As much as I hate to admit it, never fucking mind. I am scared beyond shitless, dude. It's like I feel like I'm gonna die if I make one wrong move. Not even. I feel like I'm gonna die if I even move once. Everyone's like thinking the same shit. Like, nah, don't mess with him. We can fuck up the other guy, but him, no, 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 no. No. Shit like that. So Asta, finishes his shit. He's like, I don't really need this shit, but might as well keep it. And he puts it in his grimoire holder. So he's chilling. He's chilling like a villain right now. Because he's not a villain, but he is chilling like one. And he kind of acts like one. But he's a hero and shit. Because I'm going to make him one. Because I said so. And so, yeah, he gets his grimoire. Him Him and Yuno leave. This time, the two nobles, they don't attack Yuno, since, Asta's there with them, but Revchi, he does. And, he fucks up first, because Asta wasn't paying attention. Like, he was just so carefree right there, that even his yin yang release didn't even fucking allow him. Well, no. Never mind. Like, he doesn't get the sneak attack. But he still fucks up, because, us is trying to dodge the Rev Cheese chains, which is the magic, or the chain user name, I think. Yeah, he's dodging all that shit, and, he's pretty lit. And then he sees, get fucked up, and he's like, yo, that's pretty much my brother, right? And you just hurt him. So you know what that means? You're dead. And he activates his fucking... He doesn't activate perfect Susanoo. He activates like a full Susanoo. So like full body Susanoo, I think. And he just takes out his blades. And he's like, ready to die. I guess you're not. But since you did do this in the first place, you did it to yourself. Or, he's like, ready to die. I guess you're not. But you did do this to yourself, so you might as well accept your fate. And then he just like slashes his swords in like an X, kind of shape, slicing his body in like an X. And he's dead. No other way to put it. He's fucking dead. He's murdered. It was a homicide. It wasn't even a fucking... There was no fight. It was just him and dead. So he's gone. The Magic Knights don't do anything. Some people see this and they're scared. They're even more scared. Like, They say, no, yeah, we were right to choose our decision. We're not fucking with him. If we see him during the Magic Knights exam, it's like we're gonna fucking bow. And they are gonna bow. Because this is Madara fucking Uchiha. You bow before this motherfucker. Because he is pretty much a god. So yeah, they get taken, that's taken care of. Now, they have 10 months. Asta, still trains with because he's trying to get better. And after 10 months, they go to the fucking Magic Knight exam. I'ma say, I think Madara can float and fly and shit, so Asta can fly. So yeah, he can fly. They get there sooner. They fuck up the bandits. Asta kills them all. One hit. Instantaneously. He kills them all. So he's pretty lit. They get there like a day earlier, since they were kind of fucking around throughout the whole journey. Camping, shit like that. Because they already knew they were going to make it in time, so they was like, yeah, might as well, enjoy the time that we have on our journey. They get there, they're like, Asta's just like, yo, that's going to be my castle. Like, when they see the Wizard King's castle, he's like, I'm saying this right now. You might think you have a chance of becoming the Wizard King, but, I'm going to become the Wizard King because, I'm stronger than you, way stronger than you could possibly imagine, so don't come fucking, don't fuck with me. I mean, even though I probably won't kill you, ever, or have any intention of doing so, yeah, but there's no, it's like, you're pretty fucking cocky, you know that, don't you? You know that, don't you? And Oscar's just like, yeah, this is not cockiness, this is truth. I am going to become the Wizard King. You're going to see it with your own two eyes. I'll let you live there if I really want to. Like, nah, bitch. I'm becoming the Wizard King. The fuck? Are you out of your mind? And, Asta and Madara in their mindscape are laughing. They're like, he has a spirit, though, and that's good, at least. Asta and Madara pretty much become best friends, my guy. So yeah. The next day they go to the Magic Next exam. Registers. The guy's like, yo, what the fuck? You got a 4-leaf, my guy? Yo, you're lit. You can go in. Oh, where are you from first, though? And he's like, in his mind, he's like, yo, dude, I never thought I was gonna see a 4-leaf. I'm so lucky. I could die happy right now. No cap. No cap. I could die happy right now. It's a 4-leaf. Not a lot of people get to see this. I could die happy. And he's like, okay, Hajj Village. And then he's like, oh, he's a commoner with the 4. Mm-hmm. Astounding. Because I think the knight was just a commoner or a peasant. He's like, yo, even more amazing. I'm blown away. And then Asta comes up. And the guy's like, okay, hi, what's your name? And he's like, Asta Madara Uchiha. And he's like, Asta Madara Uchiha, are you like part of some nobility? And Asta's just like, no, but I am the only one of my clan in this world. And he's like, okay. And Asta's just like, you doubt me, bitch? And then he activates his Sharingan, and everyone there is kind of like surprised and like kind of like really fucking shocked. They're like, what the fuck? He changed his eyes, and he's like I said, I am from the Uchiha clan, the creator of the Uchiha clan, the ghost of the Uchiha. I am the reincarnation of the founder of the Uchiha clan, but he was reincarnated into this world, not the world he was originally from. So, and his clan was the most powerful, or was probably the most powerful clan in all of existence. So, if you really want to fuck with me, you really can't. And technically, I am nobility because I am the founder of my fucking clan. So, yeah, technically, I am nobility. But I'm not gonna flaunt that shit around because I hate this fucking social class shit. We're gonna throw that shit out the window. And he's like, okay, okay, because he's scared shitless, like with everyone else too. He's like, can I see your grimoire? And Austin's just like, yeah, here, bitch, pussy ass. And he gives him his grimoire, right? Or he gives him take a look. He's like, what's a 5-leaf? And Austin's just like, oh, you don't know this. You know how the 4-leaf has good luck and shit. Well, the 5-leaf has a devil in it. But mine doesn't really like his race. Actually, he really fucking hates him. So, just saying, if you decide to tell this to anyone, just saying, I'm not a bad guy. I'm trying to become the Wizard King here, my guy. Like, I mean, I really shouldn't care because I can kill everyone here, from what I know of. And, he's like, oh yeah. And he looks at the back, he starts inspecting. He's like, it's pitch black, a blood red 5-leaf clover, and he's like, what's this on the back? And Asta's just like, oh yeah, that's my clan's, I guess my clan symbol. I don't know what you call it. He's like, yeah, that's my clan symbol. And he's like, okay, yeah, you can go on. And everyone else in the line's like, dude, like, who is this guy really? Like, everyone's like, should we believe his story? And Oscar's like, because he can sense it, right? Because of all their emotions and shit. I'll show them the truth. And he's stretching, right? And he walks in. Everyone sees him. Some people from the Magic Grimoire acceptance ceremony are like, oh, it's this guy again. And, they're like, yeah, don't fuck with him. Remember what happened last time? Yeah, no. So, yeah. He runs into Yami, but this time Yami does shit or do shit because Asta lets off his bloodlust, and Yami can't move. Like he literally cannot move because that's how much bloodlust Asta has, and he's like, I already sensed that you were gonna try to grab my head, so I immobilized you for the time being. Next time, don't try to do that bullshit unless I count you as a superior, not in power, but in the Magic Knights exams, if I get you. But I'm probably gonna get all hands raised, so I really don't give a shit. Yami's like, he's like, yeah, I kind of like you already, bruh. You know, would you mind joining my squad even if you get all hands raised? And he was like, Asta was like, huh, I was already planning to if you raised your hand. I know that you are the worst squad, and what I'm trying to do is become the Wizard King. So, yeah. And then they start walking around. All the anti-magic birds, they go near Asta, but they don't do shit to him. They're just like flying around him. Because they know the power. Like, even though they can't, like, fucking sense chakra, they just feel it. Like, they can feel it in their bones. Like, they can feel this motherfucker, Asta's power. And Asta's like, yeah, that's good. And then Nero comes over here. She's scared. She's scared as fuck. But she still manages to land on his head. And Asta's just like, oh, you got some balls. Nice. And he notices that it's different from the other birds. He's like, oh. In his head, he's like, oh, she's pretty much just like the devil in my grimoire. Interesting. I guess I'll figure out what she really is in the future. Or I guess I'll figure out who she really is, because he already knows she's a human and a bird. And a bird. So yeah, the Magic Knights exam starts. You know, they all introduce, like, they are like, yeah, so this is a Magic Knight exams, do your best, yada, yada, yada. They start with the flight test first. Asta, everyone kind of has their eyes on Asta, since they already saw what he did and they felt the bloodlust. The captains, he didn't want the captains to feel his bloodlust, so he pretty much directed it only to the people there. So the captains don't know shit about this besides Yami and everyone, and yeah. So he does flight. Everyone's looking at him, seeing what he's gonna do, and they all see him just holding the broom. And the captain's like, can you not fly? Can you not use a broom? And then Asta's just like, oh, shit, you want me to use a broom to fly? Oh, I don't need a broom. I can fly on my own. And then he just throws it away, like he drops it. And he's like, and he starts floating, and then he starts flying. And he's like, yes, just so that you know, just so you know, my name is Asta Madara Uchiha, the founder of the Uchiha clan, the ghost of the Uchiha, the reincarnation, Madara Uchiha. And they're like, who the fuck is that? Questions for later. And they're just like, they're in awe. And some of them are kind of like, how the fuck is he doing this? Nozel is like, what? He's a commoner. He shouldn't be able to fucking fly. Especially without a broom. I'll just have to see what else he can do. And, they stop that. And the next test is the creation test. I'm gonna just say, Asta can just create whatever. He has his truth-seeking orbs. I forgot to say that. He has truth-seeking orbs. So he makes them appear on his back, right? Everyone's like, yo, what the fuck are those? Like, one of the captains like, what are those? And he's like, these are called truth-seeking orbs. They're pretty much indestructible. Nothing in this world could probably break it apart. And I can use it to do whatever I want. And he starts bending it and, like creating stuff with it. A wall, a staff, shit like that. A sphere, stuff like that. And they're like, okay, yeah, we understand. Next is the aim test, I think, and Asta aces this. He uses fire style. Then he uses lightning style. Then he uses earth style. Then he uses wind style, whatever the fuck. And then he uses water style. And then he uses wood style. Like he's using everything, bro. He's showing them that he can do a lot of shit, and they're just all like jaw dropped. Like they don't even know what to say. Now Zell's like, how does this commoner have like so many different powers? Like, is he even human? And Fuegoleon was like, yo, I need him. I want him in my squad now. I don't care what status he is. I never cared. But he is strong and I want him. Vengeance, the Golden Dawn's captain, he's like, I know he's not a royal and he's not an elf reincarnation, but he did say with a reincarnation of someone by the name of Madara Uchiha. So I might as well raise my hand for him too. Charlotte and Dorsey don't really say anything. They're just like in awe, and they're like, "Yeah, we want him." Rail's like, "Oh, look, it's a guy my age, and he's really fucking powerful. I want him. He's cool, lit. Please let him join my squad." Captain Jack the Ripper's like, he uses his little kia shit, whatever the fuck he does. He's like, he'll be an amazing training partner. You know, I want him. Yami's like, I obviously want him. He's obviously gonna choose me since he already told me he was gonna choose me. So why wouldn't I raise my hand? You know, they do this, the combat test. They can fight anyone. And I'm gonna say the Wizard King is there. But he says, everyone but the Wizard King you can fight. And I was just like, man, y'all bitches is ass. Y'all motherfuckers are assholes. That's what Vanya says. So like, Vanya says is like, you can fight everyone here. Well, no, the Wizard King isn't there. Never mind. He says you can fight anyone in this arena. And I was just like, oh, perfect. Like he says it in the evil laugh, but he's not like thinking evil. He's just like, I can show off my power, even if it's just a slight bit of it. And shit still goes the same. Asta already has perfect score, even though they don't know what he has, like, because he hasn't used his grimoire yet. And they go to the combat test, and Asta's just like, some nobles go up to him. He's like, challenge me. I want to show you your place as a commoner. And Austin's just like, no, get out of my way, you fucking insects. You ants that deserve to be squashed. Because you're worse than trash. People only look at status as just trash. Get out of my face before I kill you. And then he lets off bloodlust a little. And they're all just like, okay, we'll get out of your way. And so, yeah, they got out of the way. Asta goes up and he's like, Captain Vengeance of the Golden Dawns. You said we could fight anyone, didn't you? Oh, this will be fun. And Vengeance is like, yes. Why? Because he already thinks he knows where this is going since he did use his play of words. And since Madara is fucking smart, he already knows what he can do. And he's like, so, would you mind if I fought a captain? Nah. Can I fight 3 captains? And everyone's like, dude, we know you're strong, but 3 captains? Are you insane, dude? No, get out of here with that bullshit. And then Austin's just like, be quiet, you little fucking insignificant insects, before I squash you all like the bugs you guys are. I shall be the one who decides who is strong and who is weak, who has perseverance and who has the goals to succeed in life. If you don't have any, then get out of my sight before I kill you. He's saying it, but he's not really going to do it because he already knows what the fuck is going to happen. and Von's just like, oh, like, do you really think you could take out three captains? And us is like, yes. Okay, did you not hear me the first time? Did I stutter? Did I go like, can I fight three captains? No, I didn't fucking go like that. Okay, so bitch, get the fuck off my dick. I said, can I fight three captains or not? And Von just is like, oh damn, yo, God, my guy, chill. Damn, was just a question. And us is like, whoa, bitch, don't ask questions when you already know the answer. And Von's just like, you know what? Fuck this. Alright, you know what? Fine, you can fight three captains. Choose whoever the fuck you want to fight. Von's just like, but you can only choose two more because I'm going to fight you because you already pissed me off, you fucking faggot. You being disrespectful towards me. This is pretty much like the only time Von's is really going to get mad. And then Austin's like, ooh, Captain Vengeance. Okay. Who else? Captain of the Blue Rose Knights, Charlotte. And Charlotte's like, huh, a man. Because, you know, she's a feminist and shit, pretty much. She's like, huh, a man dares to try to fight me. But I guess I'll have to oblige since Vengeance already said he could fight three. And then Asta's just like, huh, who else? Nozel, captain of the Silver Eagles. Nozel's like, why the fuck would I fight you? You're a peasant, my guy. I'm royalty. And Asta's just like, did you not hear me? I said Nozel, captain of the Silver Eagles. And he lets off bloodlust towards his direction. And Nozel, not trying to, you know, show his fear in front of him, was like, fine. And then Asta, you know, puts back his bloodlust. You know, they're all three there. And then Asta is like, you might not even be a warm-up. You might just be a light stretch, and then we're chilling. And they're all like, huh? Just so you know this, I won't go, I'll try not to kill you. And then he activates his, I think it's Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, and then he uses his complete Susanoo. And everyone is just in awe. Like, they're like, dude, this shit looks cool as fuck. Like, damn, it's a whole samurai. Or, like, they don't know what a samurai is, but geez, they're like, dude, that's so cool. Like, yada, yada, yada. And Yami didn't really see this first, but he notices the swords, and then the swords that they're using are kind of like katanas. And it's like, And, yeah. And, like, I did warn you I wasn't gonna go too easy on you. And then he just takes him out one shot. Like, they all try to attack him at the same time, since, you know, you're gonna pay for insolence. Asta just one shots them with his Susanos. Like, you know, he just kind of flicks his wrist pretty much, and just the shockwave from the sword fucks them up. Like, they're like, oh, damn. Oops. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. He said you know, you're gonna pay for your insolence. And, you know, he just flicks his wrist with his sword, and just the shockwave of that, you know, it pretty much almost fucking kills him. And then Asa's just like, oh, I'm gonna have to heal you. And then he heals them all, and he's like, and they all wake up, and they're like, oh, what happened? And Asa's just like, you fucking lost. The fuck do you think happened? And they're like, we lost? How? But and Asa's just like, he shows his Susanoo again, because it was like a couple minutes after, because, you know, Asta was healing them. And everyone was just like shocked. Like, they couldn't even muster words. Like, they're like, uh, like what? Oh, huh? Oh my! What the? Everyone just saying, how the hell did he defeat three captains like it looked like it was a piece of fucking cake? Asta's just like, I guess no one in this world can give me a challenge. And they're also like, how powerful are you? What are you? Who are you? Asta's just like I said before, I'm the reincarnation of Madara Uchiha, the creator of the Uchiha clan, one of the most powerful clans in existence in his world. I am his reincarnation. I am the ghost of the Uchiha clan. Asta, Madara Uchiha. Because since he is, Madara. And Madara is just like in the mindscape just fucking laughing. He's like, they were so uptight and cocky. And then they get defeated by not even the sword itself, but the mere shockwave. And Asta didn't go as hard because if he really went like kind of full force, he could cut mountain ranges in fucking half. So he just, slightly flicked his wrist a little, and just that shockwave was enough to almost kill them. And Asta's just like, bro, I didn't even get to like warm up, bro. Like that was just like, I don't even know what that was. You guys are weak as fuck. Get out my face. And they're all like, you fucking bastard. And, yeah, everyone still jaw dropped, but they have to continue with the selections. Still gets all his hands raised. He picks the Golden Dawns. Yeah. Everyone really not caring about him. They just want to see what Asta gets. And when Asta, and too, he's like, what the fuck? Like, I never seen his, like, cause he's never seen a Susanoo. I don't think I showed. Yeah. Oh no. I think I did show him his Susanoo. I'm gonna just say was knocked out, so he didn't see his Susanoo, and Asta never showed him it, and he's never showed him his Sharingan. He pretty much just toys with or he does, and yeah, he's chilling. Like Asta just walks up there, and Fuegoleon stands up. Everyone stands up, and he's like, "What kind of power do you have?" Like they all say it simultaneously. They're like, "What do you have? What kind of power is it? You don't have any magic." I was just like, I guess you figured it out then, but only half of it. Yes, it is true that I don't have magic, and yes, I didn't use the grimoire that I have, cause if I did, that would just be too much icing on the cake, if you know what I mean. I am already more powerful than your whole kingdom. I could destroy this kingdom if I really wanted to, with the whole slice of my majestic perfect Susanoo. And they're like, what is Susanoo? And Asta's just like, what you saw earlier. The blue Susanoo. That is mine. It's like, oh, okay. We already knew that, but geez, like, and Asta's just like, and as I said earlier, I am technically not from this world. I'm from another. I am just a reincarnation of the person who created the Uchiha clan. So technically, I am royalty. They're all like the Uchiha clan, and then because they kind of have their doubts, but they don't really want to say it out loud because they know they might get bitch slapped if they do. And Austin just senses it, and he's like, "And if you don't believe me, here I can show you with my eyes." And everyone's like, "Their eyes," and he's like, "Yes, we have a special thing. We have things called Kekagenkais, abilities passed down in certain clans. Mine has a dojutsu, an eye power. It is the shutting gun, and he activates the three tomo Sharingan, and everyone is looking because they can all see it, right? And they're like in awe. They're even more and more awed because they're just like, "Yo, who the fuck is this dude?" So like, because they really can't deny the fact he's like, so he really is a reincarnation of another person from another world, and he created his own clan. So he's royalty. Like, oh, what? Like they're all getting mind fucked by this. And then Asta's just like, oh, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. He says, Mangekyo Sharingan. And then everyone's like, yo, what the fuck? His eyes changed again. And then Asta says, Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. And then everyone's like, yo, what the fuck? Dude, how is he? What? No, no, no. And then Asta's just like, Rinnegan. And then they're like, what the fuck? He just changed his eye color to fucking purple. And then I don't think Madara has the Rinne Sharingan, but I'm gonna say he fucking does because I don't want him. I don't want him to have the fucking third eye of the Shari Rinnegan. Shit looks weird. And then he's like, Rinne Sharingan. And then his eyes just turn him into fucking just purple with Tomoe's, like with 6 Tomo or like 8, 9 Tomo, and they're just like all like they're all mind fucked. Like they're pretty much brain dead now. They're like, and then Asta's just like, you don't even know the full extent of my power. And then he mind links them and then shows him like like his memories, all of them, and everyone just experiences his memories, and they're just like, this can't be real. Like, no, 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 bullshit, bullshit. They're like, no, this peasant really can't have this much power, can he? Even though he might be the reincarnation of another person, he's still just a filthy peasant. No, no, no. Someone straight up tries to attack him because he really can't accept it. Like he's crushed. His like nobility pride is crushed. And Asta, without even saying anything, he just kills him. He like unsheaths his sword a little, like he just opens it and then closes it real quick. Like he's like, yeah, yeah. And then the guy's head is just off his body and just starts rolling and rolling. And then they're like, everyone like after they finish the memories and like he's killed thousands and thousands of people. Don't fuck with him. Don't say anything about him. No. And Asta, and they see Asta kill the person with his head rolling, and then the head rolls next to his foot, and he's like, what a shame. Even after all that, he still couldn't experience the true power that I have. Pathetic. And he puts his foot on the head and just slams it down, crushing it, with blood splattering everywhere in the area around him. The brain is just incinerated because of the force. Everything, it's just all blood and cracked bones and everything. It was just a head splattered onto the floor as Asta crushed it, and everyone's just like in horror because like he just killed a man without even flinching. And Asta's just like, if any of you try to do this to me again, I will give you a much worse. Oh, I will give you I'll give you something far worse than death. And everyone's like, okay, yeah, we understand. Please don't kill us. And they're pretty much starting to call him like Lord Madara or like fucking like Lord Madara and shit or Lord Uchiha. And Asta's just like, yo, Madara, look what the fuck I did. And Madara's like, okay, you know what? You didn't really have to show them all that, but like, you know what? It's chilling. This is the first step in removing this social class shit. And one step to becoming closer to the Wizard King. And everyone's just like, for Galeon has no questions. He already knows everything. He knows all his powers. And and we come back to them selecting. Everyone's still in shock and in horror. Even the captains themselves, because they're scared, shitless. But they also like, if we have him on our squad, we're going to be number one for the rest of our lives until he becomes the Wizard King. Because they all see him trying to become the Wizard King. Sees this and he's like, I can't even consider him my rival anymore. He's like my. I'm like an ant compared to a fucking god, my guy. Like, no, no. And then the captains are like, they all raise their hands immediately. Join my squad. No, everyone, like, even though Zell is like, no, I want him. He's joining my squad. Because he recognizes that he did create his own clan. So he's like, he's pretty much nobility in his eyes. No, he's pretty much royalty in his eyes. Because, he did create a whole clan. And it was a powerful ass motherfucking clan. He's like, I want him. No, I want him to fucking, like, no, I want him, like, in my family. I don't even want him in my squad. If he just has a child with one of my sisters, fuck. I don't give a fuck who it is anymore. I just want his power. Because he's pretty much power hungry. He's like, he sees it. He's like, I want power. But he also kind of has a deep respect for the man now because he's experienced his whole life. And he's like, amazing. Like, he's so amazed. Every captain is amazed, terrified, and shocked. They have like a feeling of just so much emotion. They don't even know what to explain. They all just like, I want you in my family. I want you in my squad. I want you to have children with like my fucking sister or whatever. Like, yes. Charlotte doesn't do anything though. She still loves Yami. I'm gonna fucking keep that shit because I love that shit. Shit's hilarious. And Austin's just like, I choose the Black Bulls. And everyone's like, yo, what? Even though they knew he was gonna choose the Black Bulls, they still tried. But everyone else is like, we already knew you were gonna choose him, but like, why? And Austin says like, didn't you already see it? I'm gonna become the Wizard King, and that's the only way that I can do it to show results. So get the fuck off my dick, cause you already experienced my memories. So you really should be knowing my shit, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. So they witnessed all his power, everything, his dreams, goals, everything they did, reading, knowledge, everything. So yeah, um, Yami is like, I love him. He's pretty much me. He's laid back. He only uses fucking necessary force when needed. He's chill. I like him. I'm glad he chose my squad. And he starts laughing. He's like, "Oh, fuck you, losers! I got him in my squad, bitch." And the news of this spreads like wildfire. Like after the entrance exams, or like the Magic Knights exam ends. Yeah, like everyone knows who Madara is, or Asta Madara Uchiha, the reincarnation. Like like his whole story, because they like people who were there were telling everything. And Marks, Marks. I don't know who his name is. What his name is, I forgot. The Wizard King's attendant. He goes through the memories and he's like, he's right. Like he really is this powerful. I mean, technically, he should be able to come to Wizard King right now, just because of his sheer power, not even just because of results. He would be the best asset. He is the best asset to this kingdom. And even without his grimoire, he is still the best by thousands and thousands of years. And he's like, damn right he is. Like, jeez. And the Wizard King is like, I can't touch this kid. He beats me every way. Because, I think Madara has Izanagi and the other one, I forgot what it's called. The Genjutsus or whatever. And yeah, he has that shit. The one to rewrite fate and shit. So yeah. Everyone knows about it, Uh, the girls are like, they pretty much have fangirls. Like, or Asta has a fangirl club. But Noelle and Mimosa, that shit still goes the same. But, well, I'm not going to say he has no. Fuck. I dug myself a hole. Erase all that. No one knows about it, just except the people there, and they're like not allowed to say anything, cause Asta is like, you're not allowed to say anything to anyone about this. I want this to remain a secret. And the captains, everyone there, like nods in obedience. And Asta's just like, and if I do, and I will know if someone tells anyone about what happens here, and I will come to kill you and kill whoever you told. So if you dare defy what I say right now, I will have your head. You know, saying that, trying to scare them. He's not gonna do it because, you know, he's just fucking around, trying to have a laugh. You know, they're all like, they all nod in obedience. Like, yeah. So I'm gonna end. Yeah, so he talks to Yami. You know, they go through the portal and they arrive at the Black Bull's hideout. And so this is where the fuck I'm gonna end this what if today. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I'll probably come up with 3 more new what ifs. I don't know. Yeah, and I'm still gonna come up with part 3 to what if Asta had sunshine. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know, leave a like, drop a comment, you know, very much appreciated. If you didn't enjoy it, please comment what you didn't like. I mean, I really don't, I'm not gonna say I don't care if you don't like it, because I want to take, you know, your criticism about my storytelling. And yeah, hope you liked it. Have a fucking a nice day, and goodbye.